Good morning everyone, it is day 66 of 75 hard and this morning I'm out on the morning walk. It is very grey, very drizzly, and just to address the elephant in the room, yes, I am so close to finishing 75 hard. Every day from here I am just keeping super hyper vigilant and focused to make sure that I tick off all the tasks every single day and make it through to the end. I'm almost a little bit shocked that I've managed to do this without stopping. With 75 hard, if you forget any of the tasks on any of the days, you have to start again from day one. And touch wood, that hasn't happened yet. And I've managed to get through the challenge up to this point. And since I am coming so close to the end as well, I thought I would mention that throughout the whole challenge, I have been using the 75 hard app, which is the official app by Andy Frisella. On this app, you just tick off your daily tick list every single day. You upload your daily progress photos to that app as well. And it's a really good tool at the end of the night that you can use just to tick off every task and track your progress through. And I feel like that's been really helping me anyway, just to feel reassured at the end of every day that I've got everything done. 45-minute walk done, and this morning I am actually making a pumpkin spice latte with the Nespresso pods. They've just released their autumn range and I love both of these pods. The maple pecan one particularly is really good as well, so if you're an Nespresso fan, don't sleep on these because they are so seasonal and so nice to drink from, especially on cold, dark, rainy mornings like this morning. It's absolutely no secret that the pumpkin spice latte that you might buy from your favourite coffee shop isn't the most 75 hard friendly, so this is a way of me just having one of my favourite drinks of the season, but in a really healthy way. This afternoon has been nothing but rain and thunderstorms. I am just so grateful that I did my outdoor workout this morning, and now it's around 4:15 p.m. and I'm about to do my second workout of today, which is going to be a 45-minute intervals and arms workout on the bike. It splits the time between cycling and intervals and doing some light arm strength work as well. This is not a workout that I normally do, but I thought, you know what, let's do something a little bit different, mix things up a little bit.
In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Short effort, so I want the fierce, strong. Yes, you can, let's go, 15 seconds, go. Let's drop down to shoulder height, they don't drop below. 2, 1. Grab your weights. In, close, open. Another level, I'll see you again soon, learn level.
That intervals and arms class, let's not even talk about it because I was not expecting that. A really tough class and I am absolutely humbled. Anyway, tonight it feels really good that I've got all my 75 hard tasks done. And it's only 7 p.m. The Bake Off, the new series, started last night, but because I was out at work, I didn't get to see it. So tonight, I'm going to treat myself to watching the Great British Bake Off.
The sponge itself I find a little bit claggy.
Morning everyone, it is day 67 of 75 hard and this morning I've already been out on the 45-minute walk. It's just going to be a very rainy, stormy week. All week we are forecast storms, thunder, lightning, rain. I know that some of you who watch the videos are from the States. The weather in England is very sporadic, to say the least, and we have a lot of rain here where I live, but your storms are so much more severe than ours. And yeah, just want to reassure everyone that obviously everything's safe here. I also want to say as well, with this very big shift in the weather this week, it's made me think about when I started 75 Hard, it was basically the start of summer and now we are in the autumn. It got me thinking about how that's actually been one of my advantages of this challenge. Doing the challenge in the summer in the UK has actually probably made it easier because there's been more daylight hours. It's been less crazy weather. I have done 75 Hard in the past in the winter months. Whatever season you're doing 75 Hard in, yes, it's going to be hard, but I guess one of my main bits of advice is just plan for the season that you're in. Plan for the daylight hours that you have, plan for the weather that you might experience as well. Like, what will you do if you actually can't get outside and it's flooding outside or it's thunderstorms? Like, how are you going to get your outdoor workouts in? For example, could you do a workout out on your driveway? Could you plan some of your walks where you're in a safe space and it's well lit and there's people around you? I think thinking about that before your 75 Hard journey starts is actually really important, because you already are setting yourself up for success to complete the challenge, and then when these things happen, you have a plan in place to get it done anyway. And again, it might seem really trivial to mention, but just making sure that you've got the right clothing. And the last thing I'll say about doing 75 Hard over 2 seasons is starting in summer for me and ending in autumn, it's kind of giving me more transformational vibes. Like, I really feel like I'm turning a page and this is giving major new chapter energy. I definitely feel like I'm coming into the autumn feeling the strongest I've ever felt mentally, physically, and like I'm ready to conquer the rest of the year. I really hope some of the things that I've just said might help you along with your journey as well, especially when considering the weather, the seasons, and getting things done in difficult conditions. I mean, it's definitely setting the tone for the last full week of 75 Hard. Alexa, play Thunderstruck. The whole vibe. Oh my goodness, it is now 5:30 p.m. It's now or never for my second workout. I'm about to do some Pilates in my bedroom before I have to head out to work, and this is going to be a quick turnaround, but we're getting it done. We've made it, everyone. I'm in the car, about to head to the studio now. A few of you had noticed that I don't count dancing as my 45-minute workout. Dance is part of my job. This is what I do for work. So it'd be really hard for me to differentiate dancing and doing my workouts. For example, sometimes as part of my day, I have to choreograph. Does that mean that's a workout if it's more than 45 minutes? Teaching in the studio, obviously I teach classes that are longer than 45 minutes, and sometimes I teach multiple classes in a row. So for the nature of 75 Hard, I have decided to separate dancing and workouts and do 75 Hard as my own personal challenge. But guaranteed, in a dance class, it basically is a workout all on its own. One of the things that really helps me, especially on my more high intensity dance days, is doing a more low intensity workout. So doing something like yoga or Pilates on those days, just so I can sustain my energy and that I'm still awake, alive and kicking for the rest of the night. So that's another thing that's really helped me sustain my 75 Hard journey, having a mixture of high impact workouts and including some low impact workouts and some recovery workouts as well. Also, I'm looking out of my window right now and there's a double rainbow. That is the second one I've seen. I saw one last week and I think I included that in the vlog as well. And now I'm seeing another one. Is this a good omen? I really hope it is. it is day 68 of 75 hard, which means tomorrow I'll be completing the last 7 days of the challenge. It might seem a really weird thing to say, especially with how tiring and taxing doing 75 hard is, but right now I'm just feeling so content. I feel like I am ready to smash the last 7 days of the challenge, and even more so start life after 75 hard, building on the habits that I've created for myself in a really sustainable way. I think this is one of the really big things about what's really helped me sustain this 75 hard journey, is that I made choices when I started to do 75 hard that I was going to do this challenge, but not to the detriment of my own happiness. I was going to make this challenge wholesome. I was going to smile along the way, even when it has been hard, and go through it with a really positive mindset. And I feel like that's been the biggest shift, especially with this round of 75 hard, that's made it feel so much more sustainable. And even challenge choices like what nutrition plan I was going to follow, I made the choice that I was going to obviously eat in a way that was 75 hard friendly, but do this in a way that's healthy and sustainable beyond the challenge. And that way I know that when this challenge finishes, I'm not going to go back to really bad habits or eating the things that I was eating before the challenge. I just feel really good with the way that my nutrition is and how I'm eating and the foods that I'm consuming, that beyond the challenge, I can continue to sustain that. I'm definitely all up in my reflective feels right now. And as I close the video, the one last thing that I'll mention is accountability. I have to say a huge thank you to you guys on YouTube for being my accountability. Posting this journey and sharing it with you has been a huge reason and motivator and driving force for me completing the challenge. Not only am I showing up for myself, but I'm also showing up for this community as well to continue posting my journey weekly. So I have to say a huge thank you to you guys watching as well and supporting the journey and being here on the channel. And with that said, the next video that you'll see will be me completing 75 hard. So if you want to stick around and see how the journey unfolds, you know what to do. Go ahead, press that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.